Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Jeannie, and it's Jeannie Signature. So, welcome back to another tutorial from Jeannie Signature. So, today I'll be making this bralette. It's beginner friendly, it's easy, it's a very easy DIY. So, if this is what you're interested in, so that you rock it, when you're going to the beach with your guy or your husband. So you can just rock this and then wear probably a short or a biker short or something like that, and then you're free to go. Just go and enjoy yourself at the beach. So yes, the first thing I'll be doing is I folded this fabric into four as if we want to cut a peplum. And so I'll be marking 9 inches all the way around. If you're on the small size, please kindly mark 7 inches. But if you're on the biggest side, mark 9 inches. So depending on how big your bust is, this is what you need to apply, whatever you need to apply. But I'm of the average bust, so I'm just marking 9 inches all the way around. So yes, I'll be cutting that out. It's a very easy DIY, so please watch till the end and you'll be glad that you did. So I've cut it out and this is what we have. So this is a leftover fabric. So if you have any fabric that is just sitting there doing nothing, you can just use this to practice this, and I tell you, you're going to get it. So I just want to cut or slit that into two. But because the other part that was refusing to cut was where the paper was, I don't know, I think my daughter removed the paper, so I was finding it difficult to cut it. So I'll just go off camera now and just go and cut it out easily. So let me do it and then I'll be back. So yes, I've separated it. As you can see, it was where the paper was, so that's why it was coming. So now I'll be folding this into two like so, and I'll be folding the other one like so. It will form like a cone, yeah. So that is the way it is. So we have the two pieces like so. So the next thing I'll be doing right now is to get the straps that will be for the sleeve. So when I got two pieces, because of course it will be attached on each piece of the cups, because those are the cups that will be covering the bust area. So when you open it, it's 2.5 inches. So I'm going to be folding this as if I'm folding something like a strap. So I'll be folding it like that, and then I'll be running the stitch. I'll be doing that and then I'll be back to show you the next step. So yes, I've done that and I've given it a good press so that it will lay flat. So the next thing we're going to be doing now is to be attaching it to these cone cups that we'll have as our breast cover. So the length of this is 16 inches. So 16 inches should be okay for any average normal person, yeah. So I'll be taking one of these and then I'll be showing you how it's done. Sorry, I was I don't know what happened here. I think I was just this how will I put it? I was not in the right frame of mind, so I made some silly mistakes while I was showing you how to sew it, but I would rectify that as the video progresses. So I'm going to be placing the strap like this is how it's going to be looking after we have sewn it. So, but I will show you the proper way to attach this. So I just notched the edge of that cone. I just notched it in by half an inch so that the straps will sit perfectly in it like so that it will just sit very well. So just sew it all the way around, but the strap is not supposed to be out here, it has to be inside. So you're going to be placing it inside before sewing, but I'll be back to show you that, yeah. So what I was just saying essentially here is that this is how the straps will be looking after we had sewn everything. So if you have watched up to this level, please kindly hit on that subscribe button, like, share, and please give this video a very big huge thumbs up. So I'd gone ahead, I'd sewn one part and then I wanted to show you properly how to attach this because I think I didn't show that very well. So don't show it out. What I was just explaining there was that it's going to be like that after sewing. So this is how you place it inside. You can see you place it inside like so, and then you're going to be running the stitch from this side to the other side, that is both sides of the cone, and you leave the lower part open. So you're going to run it like that and then come like so. So you can use either a quarter of an inch or half an inch. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be back to show you. So I'd gone ahead to do that, and this is how the two sides are looking. You can see how it's looking beautiful. So the next thing I'm going to be doing that for each side, for the lower parts, that place that is like both like here, that lower part, I'm going to be running a gather stitch there. So I'll take it to my sewing machine now, and then I'll go and run a gather stitch, and I'll be back to show you the next step. Yes, I've gone ahead to do the gather stitch and I've gathered this, so I want to show you how I'm going to be doing this, but lo and behold, the thread cut while I was dragging this, so I'll be going off camera to run another stitch and then I'll be back to show you how it's gathered. So while I was dragging it, the thread cut off, so please, when you are gathering, just take it easy. I was trying to see if I could manage it, but it just did not work out, so I'll just take it and then run another stitch and I'll be back to show you. So I've gone ahead to run another stitch on it, and so now it's easy for me to drag it. So that is what I'm kind of doing right now. So I'm dragging it, just take your time. So I've finished dragging it, and please, after dragging, make sure that exactly what you have on one side is what you're having on the other side. So for mine, I had 6 inches after dragging everything, so I believe 6 inches is okay because it can cover my bust properly. So I'll place it on top of each other so that I'll ascertain that they are both equal. So yes, so I'll be setting this aside now, then we'll be moving over to the next step. So I want one side to be green and I want the other side to be blue. So that's why I turned it over, because you can use either side because they are both they are lined sort of. So you can see how the cup is sitting pretty. Yeah. So let me go over to the next step. So I'll be taking a long strip like so, because this is where we'll be attaching our cups. So this is long strip. You just don't cut any long strip and that's it. No, please kindly measure your underbust round measurement. Whatever your underbust round measurement is, that is what you're going to be applying here. The only thing is that you may short it by 1 inch or 2 inches, because you know that that lower part has to be tight. So I have 7 inches when it's open, and when it's unfold it's going to be 3.5 inches. So by the time I use a half inch, I'll be left with 2.5 inches, which is very much okay for me. But if you want yours to be bigger, please, you can just make it bigger. So my round underbust measurement is 38. By the end of the day, I cut out 36 inches or 37 inches, as the case may be, because at the back I will be doing something there that would make it easy, and it will give it a firm hold, and it will be easy for me to wear. So at this point, even if you want to make your rope as untiable, you don't want it to go all the way back like mine, you can just cut out some straps and then you can add it. I'll explain that as we progress. So now I folded that into two in order to get the midpoint. So I'm trying to notch that so that I would know the midpoint of this. So I'd notched that. So the next thing I'll be doing now is I want the bras to be separate in the front, like to have a distance between them. So I'll be marking half inch from that notch area. I'll mark half inch on one side, and then on this side I'll be marking half an inch as well. So if you want it to wider, you can go for 1 inch, but I'm marking half inch, and then I'm marking it on the reverse side of the fabric as well. So now I'll be taking one piece of the bralette and I'll be placing it like so. Can you see the way I placed it? So I'll be placing it like this. I placed it on the half inch on one side from the notched part. I believe you understand what I'm trying to explain. So from the notched part, I came out by half an inch. So I'm placing one side of the cup right there as you see me do. So I'll be running a stitch on it and then I'll be placing the other side like so on the other half inch that I marked towards the other side. So you can see, I believe you understand what I mean. So let me run ahead and do it and I'll be back to show you. So yes, you see what I was trying to explain. So I've gone ahead to do that and this is it. But if you don't want any distance between the two, please kindly just notch the middle part of that and then you place exactly at the middle part and then you have it. But I believe with this kind of distance between the two cups, it gives it a very beautiful look. So I've gone ahead to attach it. I'm just trying to cut off some extra threads that are blocking the way. And so the next thing I'll be doing, that lower part of this band, I'm going to be ironing it. I'll iron half an inch and then I'll iron it like that so that I'll have a very good neat looking bralette. So let me run ahead and do that, run along and do that, and I'll be back. So I've gone ahead to do that. I folded in half an inch as you can see. Folded half an inch. I ironed it very well. I gave it a very good press as you can see. So the next thing is to flip it over like so and then attach. So at this point, this was where I said if you want to tie your ropes, like you don't want it to go all the way to the back like the way I'm doing mine, this is the part where you can attach the ropes. You just cut out a strip or two strips like you did for the front piece and then you come to this, like where I want to attach this strip now. I'll be marking 3 inches from that place, from the edge of the band like so. I'll be marking 3.5 inches, sorry. So I'll mark 3.5 inches because that is where I'll be placing the straps. So if you want yours to be tied, you can just cut out 2 strips and fold it like so and then attach it here and then attach it at the two extreme ends where you came in by 3.5 inches so that you can just tie it on the shoulders. But I don't want mine to be like that. I want it to be with the band. So now I'll be taking one side of it. Just make sure that it's straight, not that when you wear it it will be rumpled. So ensure that it's straight. So you place it on that 3.5 inches. You can use a pin to hold it down so that it won't shift when you are sewing it. So I'll be pinning it down like so. Pins these days are just nothing to write home about. I had to press and press before that one could enter. And so you come to this other side as well. Ensure that the strap is straight and then you place it on that 3.5 inches that you marked for that side as well. And then you pin that down too. And so now we're going to take it to the sewing machine and then you're going to be running a stitch all the way to the other side of the band. So let me do that and I'll be right back to show you. Yeah, so at the end of the day I've gone ahead to do that, so you can see Everything is looking beautiful and neat. You can turn it to the other side and then you see it. Everything is laying flat. So you can even wear either side of it. If you this side you want to wear, if it's the other side, it's all well and good. So now I'll be folding in this edge of the band by half an inch. Just fold it in like so. Just be folding it in, and you can use your iron to press it down, but I didn't have time to do all that because I was just checking at the time because I didn't want this video to be too lengthy. So you fold the other side as well. Just fold it in order to have a neat finishing. Just fold it in by half an inch on both sides. So at this point, if you want to insert a hook and eye like the one we have in our bras, you can attach it. It would also be okay, but I'm going to be making use of an elastic band so that I would have the firm this thing around my underbust area. So that's why I chose to make use of an elastic band. So for that elastic band, I'll be cutting 2.5 inches and I'll be having two of that. So I'll cut out that, and then that is what I'll be attaching to the back of this bralette. But if you want to use hook and eye, please kindly go ahead. So I'll be placing it in between those folds that I made. You know, I made half an inch fold inwards. So I'll be placing it like that, and then I'll be using a pin to attach it. And then I'll take the other one and then I'll place it directly under the first one. And then I'll use a pin to hold that as well. So the same thing I did for this side, I'm going to replicate it for the other side. I'll just push the band, the elastic band by half an inch inwards on the other side, and then I'll take it to my sewing machine and run a stitch on both sides like so. So if you have a black elastic band, you can use it, but I only had this white one, that's why I'm using the white color. But I think a black color would have been better. So yes, we are through with this. You can see our bralette is ready. So in less than 30 minutes you can achieve this. So if you're planning on going to that beach, or you understand you want to look sexy, please, you can just take out some of those fabrics that you have left over, and then you can just try out this. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and please give this video a very big thumbs up. So we'll see you on my next tutorial. Take care of yourselves, have a lovely day, and catch you on my next tutorial. Love you all. Kisses. It's me and it's Genius Signatures once again, and I'm signing out. Thank you all. Bye.